What up, though? Tyra, you're not telling anybody anything new. All right. VicDamoane shut you down. Yep. I think people know that already. All right. What you got new for us, Tyra? You got something new for us? You're missing Mark Mingle. You're missing all those people. Well, see, you're not being honest right now on why those people walked away from you. They walked away from you because you were begging and pleading and crying to Tommy on the phone. You know, out of all the shows you replay, all right, out of all the shows you replay, you never replay that one. What, did you lose it? Did you need Dusty to come find it for you? Huh? 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 Do you need Dusty to come find it for you, Tyra? All right. Hey, I might be Dusty, but I don't touch on little kids, Chester. All right. All right, at least I don't have little kids telling me to get off of them, get off of them. Right. I don't mind. You know, think of whatever little name you want to create for me. But no matter what name you call me, you're still referring to me. You see? When you say you're not going to address someone, or you say stupid shit, like, well, VicDamoane attacked Jay Black's family. All right. No. See? Nobody know who Jay Black's family is, Tyler. I mean, I'm flattered you think I'm that talented and you give me credit. Like, finding out who Jay Black's family was. No. I never told anyone about Jay Black's family. All right. I told people on who Jay Black was. All right. That's what I said. And I knew who he was. All right. But I'll still call him Jay Black just because he wants me to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. See, the thing is, it's amazing that people, that call themselves such YouTube scholars. But in order to be really a YouTube scholar, it takes more than a British accent. It takes more than, claiming you have the facts. You also have to have a good memory. Tyra doesn't have a good memory. Neither does Jay Black. Neither one of these people have good memories. But VicDamoane does. That's what gives me an advantage. Especially over you, Tyra. You don't remember shit. All right. But yeah. It's funny. Right? Tyra, you're on the outskirts. And, you know, you're finally coming to the realization, well, if I didn't fuck with VicDamoane, if I didn't bother Dusty, I would still have my crew. I'm glad you finally realized that. Because remember, bro, I didn't want to mess with you. Remember? I wanted to squash the beef. And you didn't want to squash the beef because you're a true Freeman. And everybody's got to bow down to you. Right? But now you see that being a VicDamone's not going to bow down to you and it's clearing your mind. It terrifies you. It scares the shit out of you. I'm just saying, bro. You did this to yourself. Think about it. When it came down to Mark Mingle, I was your homie. And it's funny how you sit there look like you about to cry. That nigga sitting there talking about me and Mark Mingle. We just don't talk anymore. You know, we just don't think it no more. That's right. Tyra and his Skype life. Tyra, one of them niggas. All right. That find out what your Skype is offline. That nigga just be calling you out the blue, talk about some, hey, what you doing? Like, nigga, living my life. What are you doing right now? Oh, I was just calling to check on, see what you got going, man. Nigga, I'm in another state. I mean, you call me, you normally want something or need something. What's up? Oh, man, you know, I just wanted to call you and talk about Tommy. Are you live right now, Tyra? No, I ain't live. I just wanted to have a discussion with you about Tommy. Oh, no, I'm good, bro. I'll wait for you to go live, dog. Mm. Mm-hmm. But all right, Tyler, you live in the past, honey. All right. Mm. All right. Huh. What up, homie? That's my homeboy. That's Gozane. That's my homeboy. All the way. You all the way on the other side of the world. Okay. Since my man is checking out the difference between, I want to give him an insight on what he's watching. Yeah, he all the way in China. All right. What you are watching is North Korea and South Korea. All right. Over there, that's North Korea. You know, where they pretend it's all nice and shit. But when you get over there, you become a goddamn prisoner. All right? You walk into North Korea, your ass might not. I'm Chinese. Oh, yeah, no, nigga, you Korean now, bitch. Get your ass over there. All right? They're North Korea without any nukes. All right? But this is Black America right here. Bud Light, baby. All right? Greatest drink in the world. All right? And I'm pretty positive that marijuana is illegal in China. I'm pretty sure of that. All right? But you know what's so funny? You know, people are made up of different backgrounds, different elements, man. Let me show you what. Yeah. Tyra's living in the fantasy world right now. We're gonna show him what the real world look like out here. We're gonna show him what it look like on the other side of the world. Now, see, this is Michigan, Detroit. This is a small piece, not a big piece, but small nonetheless. All right. Now, out here at America, okay. See all that trash sitting down there. Look, see, it's a shitload of trash sitting down there. That's what we do in America. You just take your trash, you throw it right out here, and a truck comes and just picks all that shit up. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty laid back. All right. Weather's nice, right? Summertime. Blue clouds. All right. Beautiful out here. Yeah, I'm going to have them put a fence in my backyard. I'm about to get some prices and see what we could do about having a fence put back here. All right. The one thing I will say about America, you know what I'm saying, is that you can make your money. You invest with the right people. I've been trying to hook up with the right people. All right. Buy some of these houses out here. All right. And rebuild. All right. So they finally came back here and cleaned up. Remember, there was all the trees and shit laying in my backyard. Y'all know I was pissed about that. So they finally cleaned all of that up. All right, they finally cleaned all of that up. Looking at the tree life, we're looking to see which trees are alive and dead. This tree over here, this branch looks pretty dead. If I get a roper, I might be able to snatch that bitch down. All right. Looking right here, like all that's dead. I think I might be able to tear this down myself. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna have a fence built back here, but I want to make sure that it's okay from, you know, this little tree here, because this tree called itself trying to give way, and I cut it down. This is the tree I ended up cutting down, so it looks pretty solid on this end, but not on the other end. So I got to work on that. I got to get that together. Shut up, boo-boo. Daughter out here making a damn mess. All right, making a mess. Getting all this shit together. And of course, you know, I got the little vegetable garden. That boy's starting to stand up. I ain't even paid no attention to that. All right. All right. Onions ain't stood up the way I want to yet. They look like they coming though. You know what I'm saying? Stuff starting to poke out. Right? Well, there's limitations to freedom. When you say freedom, okay, you're free to say whatever you want. You're actually free to, you know, move around, but, you know, there's limitations. You know, there's a catch to everything, right? All right, there's a catch to everything. Now, yeah, China, yeah, is way different than America because, you know, we're a lot more lenient. Hush up! With our television, with our you know, I know some streams they don't even show in your country. So, you know, it's all about I would say environment. America was based in the Catholic Church. So, you know, that played a big part where everyone in China would pretty much fall under Buddha. You see what I'm saying? The whole country. America was a country that was taken over by foreigners. All right? You got to remember, foreigners took over America. America belongs to the Native Americans, and where are they? They're extinct, pretty much. The Native Americans were like nobody came to China and kicked the Chinese out and just redid your whole shit, leaving about, you know, less than 0.5% of your population. So see, you always got to keep that in mind, that when you look at America, America is a country that was built on terrorism. God damn it. It was built on the fact of invading. All right. Shit, the white people would have wanted to take over China, but they was outnumbered. And they can't fight like the Chinese. Chinese know how to fight. So on that hand-to-hand combat shit, it was a wrap. And by the time the first guns were invented, the Chinese had guns too. So it was like, nigga, come bring it on, nigga. All right. The Native Americans was an easy target. You think about it, out of all the other races, the Native American was the easiest target for the Europeans to go and invade. All right. So this country is an offspring of Europe. All right. That's you always got to keep that in mind. America is an offspring of Europe. They're blood related. Europe and America is blood related. Because before it was America belonged to the Native Americans, who knows what the fuck they called it. They didn't call it America. Think about it. All right. I'm not smoking no goddamn Native American tobacco. This ain't no Native American weed. Ain't none of this shit Native American. This wasn't made by the goddamn well, yes, the Chinese, well, y'all are right. Yes, the US is white. Very good. Don't ever go astray of your first instinct. Don't ever leave that. Yes, America is white. Yes. Yes. All right. Yes. All right.
Don't say that right now. The kid, your babysit the kids. Bring them to school. Make the pizza.
Hey, stop. Boo boo, baby, stop.
Now they all go to church. Vision. Detroit Village.
All right. Well, believe it or not, I make money off this shit. Believe it or not. I used to be one of those guys that, did the 9-to-5 thing and thought, well, this was it. But then I learned that there were other avenues. There's one thing from working for a business and being the owner of a business. See, business owners don't work. They don't. So if I was a business owner and you saw me at the cash register, what kind of business owner is that? Nobody ever thinks about that. Nobody ever notices that. Or they might just assume, well, boo-boo, stop. You turn around and say, well, he's not making $5 million a year, so it's not a good business. Some people don't need $5 million a year to live off of their business. It's about your expenses. All right? Your business will be successful by your lifestyle. See, I could have took all my donations and blew them. I could have took all of the support that people give me and just took it and literally, motherfuckers talk about buying ounces. I could have bought pounds. Fuck an ounce. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you have to, have a business mindset. You have to know your limitations. You have to know, all right, and growth will happen. And it might not happen to the point where it's instant, but you have to be consistent in order for it to grow. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, right. She was dead and then she was back in the chat room, alive and well, right? The girl got problems. The girl got issues. Another troll. That's all she is, a troll. She got $1 million and died. All right. Yeah, right. She got $1 million and then died on the operating table. Right. All right. What East China. Now check this out. Check this out. Now I'll tell you the funny thing that you probably never noticed about Americans and the Chinese that what you have is, I believe that the Chinese, they have a connection to black culture, but it's beyond the 21st century. It goes deeper. It goes like beyond that. All right. Because what happens with the Chinese was we had pretty much the same mindset as black people, but that changed in the 80s. I would say that changed due to the element of this freedom. All right, because freedom can be a positive, freedom can be a negative. All right, freedom is not always a good thing, because saying that you're free also means that, well, you're free to murder, you're free to rape, you're free to torture, you're free to do all these other things along with freedom. You know, you're free to harass, you're free to intimidate, you're free to do all of these evil things as well. All right, you're free. So you have to watch those the verbiage of freedom. See, the Chinese, they always had shit on lock. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers be disrespectful, you just get a natural ass whooping. It wasn't talked about. In China, you fuck up, you get a ass whooping. Stop, boo-boo. Natural ass whooping. Stop, baby. That's it. Natural ass whooping. That's why black folks love kung fu flicks. Does that element of disrespect come, and then boom, and then motherfuckers get the whooping ass. What happened? He called me a bastard. Well, you almost killed him. And lucky he ain't dead. You know, you like that. And black people were like that in the 60s and 70s. All right. He said, you know, that's all fake. Well, no. Because look, I've seen, he said kung fu. Hey, look. Well, when I've seen women riding the bus in China and disrespect the old man, and all the men of the bus take turns beating her motherfucking ass. Now, you know, we don't do that in America. You know, that's actually frowned upon. All right. I've seen that. I've seen corporations. Baby, stop. I've seen corporations turn around and take employees and beat them with a paddle. What the fuck is that? All right. They will stand them up, and for doing a poor job, they get their ass whooped. You know, in America, you just get fired. They don't put hands on you. You know, that's called assault in America. But, all right, that's what we see as black people. As the Chinese, y'all have that kung fu mentality. All right. The lack of human rights spawns from them goddamn movies of the ancient times. Whether you want to admit it or not, the shit that's done in those movies is played out in real life. All right. Them motherfuckers might not be even like they might not be the kung fu masters, but goddamn it. Remember, human rights is an American thing. Human rights, that's some shit that America started. China is about discipline. God damn it. Obey. All right. Obey. Discipline. If you fall out of line, we will fuck you up. We're not about to ask you for no money. We don't want your money. You keep your money. Take this ass whooping. All right. That's right. Obey. without question, or die. Obey or die. Now, I'm sorry. That is some movie shit to us Americans. Now, my suggestion, all right, to the Chinese people that want freedom, y'all gonna have to do something out of the ordinary. Y'all are all gonna have to become Shaolin monks, every last one of y'all. I'm sorry, or at least 50% of the country. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. All right. But the reason why I'm telling 50% of the Chinese people to become Shaolin monks is because once all of you are Shaolin monks, y'all could go up there and whoop the government's ass. I'm just saying. The Chinese government might be strong, but they're not fucking with them Shaolin monks. And literally they would have to like come up and think about destroying the Shaolin temples that are sacred, which I know they're not going to do. All right. But if everybody was a motherfucking Shaolin monk, or at least half the country, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Y'all gonna have, hey, look, that'd be my way of fighting back, Esco. I'll be a Shaolin monk. When them government officers get to talking shit, I beat his ass. I kill him and wouldn't nobody know. Y'all ain't got cameras like that. I mean, y'all do have cameras around there on China now, but all that shit talking, like, bro, step around here, my friend. All right. That's right. Right. Look, y'all got to bring that shit back, man. Y'all got to bring the Shaolin back. All right. Ain't nobody fucking with no Shaolin monk. Right. Only one Shaolin place in title. Oh, okay. Well, it's time to expand. Hey, look, it's time to expand. Y'all better get y'all ass down there, man. Somebody gonna have to go in there and learn the arts of the Shaolin and come back out and teach the other Shaolin people. Y'all gonna have to, the motherfucker gonna have to give up that motherfucking information. All right. All right. Exactly. All right. Real talk. All right. Shaolin is what is necessary. And if you telling me that that's what they're in the process of doing, trying to wipe out the Shaolin, because those are the only people that could fuck them up. All right. Because if I was to come to China, hey, look, that's where I'd be, at the Shaolin Temple. All right. I'd come out the Shaolin Temple with godlike powers. All right. Baby, stop. All right. Get on this car, on the scar, making it work. Come on.
Yeah?
Let me get some tissue.
What? What? Daddy, only one?
I'll bring like 3. Look it over.
Boo-boo, baby, stop clicking on it. Move!
Oh. Yes, it's Tuesday. What up, Chassie?
Hard. Daddy, this is hard.
Okay. Yeah, because they all don't resemble money. Okay. That's a quarter,
Let's say quarter.
right? It says $quarter on it.
Okay.
That's 5 cents. Okay.
Okay.
That's 10 cents. Okay. These are all pennies. Now, the way you can tell a penny from a nickel, a dime, and a quarter is see how he's facing this way, but the other guys are facing the other way. Pennies always have, this is Abraham Lincoln.
I know.
Okay, so look, he's always looking that way. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody else is looking the other way. Okay? So, how much is a penny?
What's that?
And how much is a nickel? And how much is a dime?
10 cents.
And how much is a quarter?
Quarter is 25 cents.
That's right. Okay, so there you go. See? Pennies, nickel, that's a nickel. These are dimes. That's a dime.
But read this.
Right. It says draw a line to the money you need to buy it. Now remember, Daddy tell you this all the time. We go to the store. What do I say? You need to know how much the stuff is and how much money you got. Right? I always say that. Okay. So let's see, these are pennies, right? How many pennies are there?
3.
So how much money is that? 3 cents. You see how that works? Okay. The quarter is 25 cents, right?
Right here.
Okay. So look, you done did 2 of them already. Where's 20 cents at?
20 cents?
Yeah, because a dime is 10 cents, right? And there's 20. Okay. There you go. Hey, take that with you. All right, now go ahead and do it. You got it. All right. Yeah. You got to know how to count that bread, bro. All right. You got to know what to count, how to freaking count it. All right. Oh, you learned something? Dime, quarter. All right. But dime and quarter just don't mean money. A nickel is 5 cents. A dime is 10 cents. Yes. All right. Hey! Baby and boo boo. Boo boo especially. Shut up, boo boo. Come on, come on, come on.
Daddy,
Go ahead, man.
it's about 5 cents plus 10 cents. That equals 15 cents.
That's right. Very good. All right. Oh yeah. No squares, bro. No. I like one left.
Well done.
I'll take that one.
You said
Well
what?
done.
All right. Well, put it where you need to go. Yeah.
I'm putting it right on my shoulder.
Move, boo boo. Oh yeah. Don't get confused. You said everything is at least 1 yen. Ah. All right.
Guys, I know how to do the banking. I
Okay.
know how to do bank sales.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Okay,
this.
go on in
What
there now.
This is on your board.
Yeah, they're all over the damn place.
Oh.
They be fucking everywhere. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah, Shelby.
You don't need to pick up this dirt on the floor. Leave it
All
there.
right, go ahead. Go ahead now. Go in there and finish playing with your stuff. All right. Yeah. The money here in America is different. Like, for example, you know, you could say to someone, I have a dime, but you have to be careful because see, we have the drug game out here too. So when you say nickel and dime to certain people, those are drug terms. Like, I mean, you know, drugs, you know, you might ask somebody for a dime and they give you a bag of weed and they expect $10 back. So you gotta be careful on your words. All right. All right. A quarter. Right. All right. I wouldn't no, they wouldn't hand you no brick. They would just hand you about $5 worth of or $10 worth of weed or crack or heroin, depending on who you ask. You have to be careful with your verbiage. All right. Words mean different things in America. Like I was telling you before in that comment section, you gotta be careful of the verbiage or how these words are being used. All right. Like you could be in one part of America and say, "Hey man, that shirt is tight," and when they say that, and some people might say, "Well, the shirt is too small." But when you say that shirt is tight, they might look at you as giving them a compliment, saying, "Man, that shirt is tight." Hey, baby, stop. Boo boo and baby, get in the bed. Go. Mima, lock them up. All right. So after that, you could go to another part of the world and say, "Hey, man, they got me tight." All right. And after that, you know, they take it offensively. Like that's a sign of anger. You follow what I'm saying? So it's all in the verbiage. It's all in the wording. You have to be careful on what you say to who at what point. Because at any given moment, people can be offended very quickly just because you say something and, you know, you're saying it in the proper English, but people use slang out here. So English words, the meaning of the word all of a sudden has a change. And then there are words that are just created out of thin air. Bling bling is a word that never existed until Ebonics came into play. You had stuff, words like ain't, AINT. That was not a word in the 80s, but people started using it so much that they turned it into a word. All right. All right. Oh yeah, man. Tyra's a goddamn dumbass. All right. Not getting nothing done too. Not getting nothing done. All right. Yeah, 7 Deadly Sins is live too. Talking about what? Look, man. All right. You said I may have a copyright strike. Hey, look. You get used to them after a while. All right. Oh yeah. Tommy's lips. All right. Oh, Lord. Shut up. Shut up. Get out my way. Dumbass. Thank you. Dumbass. Baby, stop all that screaming. Loud noises. We're going more to the maintenance. All right. Yeah. They doing maintenance on the lines. You know, shut up. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they doing maintenance on the lines. You know, they give you stuff like this when you're a homeowner. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm. Boo-boo, dumbass. Snowflake, get away from the door. All right. Yeah, you'd be surprised, nigga. All the way, like I said, he all the way in the other goddamn room. You still hear him like you're right next to me. Loud ass fuck. All right. But yeah, that conversation between like Seven and Tyra, they just look desperate. All right, they look real desperate. All right, reaching for the stars. Stars and pass you up, baby. All right, that game is over. You know what I'm saying? That game is over. All right. Like what you have right now, Tyra, is a troll congregation. All right. To be honest, the threat of Tyra has been completely neutralized. All right. Well, yeah, let them glorify themselves in the abyss. Like if the abyss is their idea of making it, then yeah, they're right. They made it. You made it to the abyss. You made it to the nothing. All right. You guys are the new kings of the nothing. All right. The nothing never had a king before. So it was a vacant seat. You didn't even have to fight nobody for it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to fight nobody to be the king of the abyss, to be the king of nothing, to be the king of, the bottom. You follow what I'm saying? Because Seven and Tyra will never build anything on YouTube. The people that follow behind them will end up with doomed YouTube careers. All right. Like Anybody that follows behind him. Look at Afro Samurai. I tried to tell Afro Samurai. I said, you ain't wondered yet why every time you make a video about Tommy, you can't get motherfucking 400 or 500 views, but Tyra's sitting over here with all the goddamn views. Why is that? Why is that? He still hasn't found the answer to my question, even though it's right there in front of him. All right? Everybody want me to do their work for them. Nobody did my work for me. All right? Nobody did my work for me. Why is it when Tyra talks about Tommy, he gets all those goddamn views, but when you talk about Tommy, you can't even get half his views? All right, my views have increased. I would say that like more people check out the live show, and I'm grateful for that. And, but see, I started on my own. I started in my own lane. I stayed in my own lane. I am still in my own lane. All right, VicDamoane ain't contracted out by nobody. All right, VicDamoane supports VicDamoane first and foremost. All right. The army over everybody. All right. So, all right. Now, we are also collaborated and affiliated with Soto motherfucking Nation, which just makes us even stronger. All right. That nigga can go from one building to the next. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Now, the only difference between the army of VicDamoane and Soto Nation is that in the army of VicDamoane, well, you could smoke in here, all right? Soto Nation is a non-smoking section, but they'll still kick it with you. Just come over here, blow what you got to go, you can go back over there. That's the only real difference between the two buildings. One's a smoking section and one's not. God damn it. Don't let Tommy catch you smoking inside the Soto Nation. You know Tommy don't like no smoke. At least I know that. Tommy don't like cigarette smoke. Tommy don't like weed smoke. All right. I got in his ass when I saw him when that little chick lit that blunt in his car. I said, oh my God. She must have had some really good pussy. This nigga didn't say shit to her. And then she turned around. And burnt up the nigga's seat. I said, oh, God damn. Dropping the blunt. I said, what the fuck? Now I see why Tommy don't like weed. Motherfuckers smoking in his car and shit. Motherfuckers had the blunt. Oops. Dropped that bitch on the leather. All right. Do you know the cherry on a blunt is hotter than the cherry on a Newport? All right. Unless you got hands of lightning. When that blunt hit that motherfucking leather car seat, you better move, all right, with the speed of like I said, of godlike powers. Like, oof, all right, like real. You don't even have a nanosecond. All right. All right. I'm just saying. But all these motherfuckers, you know, they're consistently, I mean, and the key word is consistent. That look, you know what? That's all we can give them. Wait, that's all we can give them is their consistency. That's all they got. They're consistent. All right, they are consistent. What else? I got to give it to them. All right, shut your ass up. Shut up. bro? How you feeling, man?
All right.
Yeah. All right. I go to court on Friday. The doggy daycare is awesome. No, it ain't. Yeah. The louder one is Boo Boo. Shut up. Close your mouth. Sit down. Sit down. All right. Yeah, he got a fucking gash, or I guess a bump or something. Stop, Snowflake. Yeah. Damn dog's been picking at it and shit, so I'm gonna separate their ass. Stop! No, it's not. It's healing actually now. Because it was fucking dark and this or the other, but now, like, you know, they've been pulling the skin from it and fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, not him, them. You know what I'm saying? Get down!
No, that's what baby is.
No, baby and Boo Boo. You have no idea. Both of their asses.
What do you think the same used to do with Delilah?
All right.
Delilah used to do the same. They
Well,
used
yeah.
to shoot each other scared.
Yeah, but if they go too deep, it'll be a permanent scar. You know what I'm saying? So they'll heal up once like you'll see when the hair and shit come back, it'll just disappear. Remember he had that big ass. Remember when baby took the chunk out his fucking front right here over his eye, and that it was all pink, bro. That nigga was swole. Yeah, that shit popped back too. Shut up! I said. But yeah, man. Shit, bro. I got one square. I gotta go to the store. I'm like behind. I still gotta clean up. I'm still cleaning. We live, right, Taylor? So we live. All right. All right. Beer. All right. Beer to start off the day. Okay. Bud Light morning. All right. All right, bro. Ah, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. All right. Yeah. So Snowflake, I guess, got bit by a bug or something. I had him tied outside. So he got bit by a bug, then he got the biting on the bug bite. Then he like popped the motherfucker open, and then they started fucking with it. So then, like I said, they fucking pit bulls. So they're taking enjoyment out of fucking with it. All right. Now it looks like he got prepped for surgery because they kept fucking with it. And I was like, man, ain't this about a bitch? All right. Pit bulls are natural healers, so you gotta let them leave the motherfucker alone. All right, but baby is the caretaker of the house. Like she'll lick your feet, she'll do all of that. If she feel like she can fix you, then she will. She will do a full repair job on your ass. All right. You're looking for a blue pit. All right. Yeah, tell you I can ship you Snowflake, big ass. All right. Just don't let him off the leash. Just don't let him off the leash. And if he is let off the leash, make sure he's in a caged environment where you can go and grab it. Because if not, you might have a couple problems. All right. Now, let's get into this nitty gritty right quick. If these niggas, right, continue to do what they do, all right, if they continue to do what they do, then they will consistently be on the bottom. All right. You consistently hold, all right, the title for the greatest L's, all right, of YouTube history. Okay. Like, we don't ever have a chance to get an opportunity to see two men that are hell-bent on calling themselves the greatest thing getting that Tommy, right? So in order to be the greatest thing getting that Tommy, you have to hold the greatest L's. All right. All right. Well, yeah, I told people Cheyenne wasn't dead. Yeah, she did that. You know what, Chassie? My thing is this. All right. All right. Wait, what the fuck did you say? Rizzo? You know, look, nigga, I don't watch Zone at all. How do you feel someone is a terrible person today and your boy tomorrow? You said, I'm done. Well, I'm thinking like this. You know, Rizzo, you saw the music video, nigga. So somebody said, wait, what's 3? Wait a minute. Daisy keeps saying that she's dead. Sure, buddy. All right, so is Bridget. But, you know, Covert's dead, too. A lot of these people, as far as, you know, trolls die. Let me show you what happens when a troll dies. When a troll dies, no one gives a fuck. There's no memorial for a troll. All right. Secondly, all right, if she was dead, okay, how the fuck would anybody know? Because she was a goddamn troll. All right. That's just retarded. It's a retarded way of thinking. That we're supposed to believe a faceless troll somehow died and the faceless saw the faceless die. You're being trolled in that moment of the thought. That's why I never believed the shit in the first place. You got to do better than that, in my opinion. You're going to tell a lie, make sure that motherfuckers can't find a loophole in your lie, because then the whole thing falls apart. Oh yeah, my girl Remy. Yeah, they got a video now to this shit. Yeah, my girl's got a video to this shit now. Remy and Lil Kim, goddammit. Yeah, man. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. Troll changed their name, so the last name is dead. So I guess that means I died 15 times. How many tails I lose? I died 16 times, technically. Yeah, she ain't big enough. Tell her she gotta die like 17 more times. And then, all right, people will give a fuck. All right. See, VicDamoane died 16 times and came back on the 17th time. All right. That's where the following and shit comes from. These motherfuckers watch me die in return again and again and again. All right. It's like, yeah, I am unstoppable. So unstoppable that, I don't really acknowledge my invincibility. All right. But you have people that come and test my invincibility. All right. Just like Tyra. See, Tyra had tested my invincibility. And in return, I destroyed him. Okay. Hence the title. Now he admitted it earlier. All right. See, he won't acknowledge the fact that I destroyed Truth Nation and the Empire long before I squashed the beef with Tommy. That was after the fact. That was a bonus. All right, squashing the beef with Tommy was simply a bonus. All right, on top of it, like icing on the cake, tearing your ass apart from the inside. All right, nigga, beef flour left your ass before I squashed the beef with Tommy. Think about it, Tyra. Calculations is everything. Timing is everything. All right. True or false? I squashed it. I had beef flour and G double off your team and 47 Ronin off your team before me and Tommy sat down and said shit. Nigga, shout out to Celine. Me and Celine was fucking up your PayPals, nigga, long before me and Tommy said a goddamn word, nigga. All right? Do the math. All right? All right? And what's a sad sight is my homie 7 Deadly Sins catering to a nigga. All right, like, I don't know what is this nigga sending you dick pics? Like, what the fuck? All right, like I never had an issue with 7 Mega Tommy videos, but I just thought he was realer than that. All right, that 7 Deadly Sins was out here actually stepping on niggas because they was doing some foul shit. But then, I look and I'm like, wow, dog, you gonna let all this shit slide, bro? I ain't telling you to stop going to Tommy. I'm just saying, dog. All right. And like a good little lap dog, you kiss Tyra's ass. 7 Deadly Sins has been kissing Tyra's ass for a year and a half, right? And he claims it's not about views, right? And it's not about none of that shit. If it's not about the views, why the fuck is you even live right now? Because YouTube is about viewers and people watching and people being interactive, or at least being on a level of interactive. All right. That's like the dumbest statement ever. Nigga, you live because you want somebody to hear you. That's the whole purpose of you being live. All right. But if you ain't man enough to admit that shit, you's a bitch. You's a coward. I can't fuck with no cowards. I don't want no cowards around me. All right. I can't have no cowards on my team. All right. All right. Motherfuckers can't even admit the truth. All right. You're up here because you want to be heard. All right. And if I got to say it first, then you ain't going to have a chance to say it. Because I done already said it. Too late. You wasn't man enough to say it. All right. You wasn't man enough to say it. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, these niggas ain't men. That's what it is. All right. I mean, they're not men. You feel me? All right. They portray themselves as men because you could get on this camera and be any motherfucking thing. But you know what the funny thing I noticed? I noticed that all of the so-called men that come up here, the ones that don't show their face, that's the shit you gotta watch out for. If motherfuckers ain't showing their face, all right, that's a problem. All right, look at it as a problem. Okay, because that's hiding from the start. What you hiding for? All right, you want people to hear your voice, but you don't want to show your face. All right, you don't want people to know what's going on in the background. Must be some shiesty shit going on in the background. That's why they got to cover it up every day. All right, every day they got to cover up because they live in shame. All right, they live in shame. So this YouTube shit allows you to hide your shame. This YouTube shit, I could cover up the camera and say, hey, y'all, I'm a millionaire. Hey, y'all, I got boats, I got yachts, and do every show like this. Hey, guys, how y'all doing? Oh, yeah, you know, we're going to have these big promotions. You know, I got stunts, man. I got all these cars. They want me to show my stuff, but I ain't showing shit. Fuck these niggas. They want to be me. They want to live my life because my shit is sweet. Then they go over to their best friend's house, their neighbor's house or whatever, and shit like, yeah, man, look at my shit. Fuck out of here, man. All right. All right. Yeah. A lot of people feel like they could do this shit. But then when they get up here, it's not as easy as they thought. All right. Especially when they're okay, because like when they do all the addressing, right? It goes just like this. Here's another sign that you can tell that a motherfucker full of shit. If you got so much to say about somebody and you afraid to allow the opposite side to come out and say what they got to say, watch out for that shit. Because that means you a bitch too. If you always on the run, you always duck, you find a nigga always ducking and dodging shit. All right. Tyra is a primary example. Okay. He's not a man because he can't own up to any of his actions that he does on camera. All right. 7 deadly sins is not a man because he doesn't own up to the actions that when he breaks down a video, the only videos he wants to criticize is Tommy. Like Tommy is the only man that is sinful in the fucking world. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not manly traits either. You know what I'm saying? That's not no motherfucking manly trait. When you sit up and see, okay, if you say something about Tommy and he did some fuck shit, I'll agree with you 110%. But when Tyra do some fuck shit, your ass go on mute. Oh yeah, we not on the same man-like level now, are we? All right, because you don't want to hurt this other man's motherfucking feelings. All right, fuck your motherfucking feelings. How about that? All right, fuck your goddamn feelings. All right, the truth ain't always pretty. Some motherfuckers don't like other people's goddamn opinions. That's all a part of motherfucking YouTube. All right, that's what this shit is about. All right. All right. I can't help that your ass is retarded, nigga. All right. That these niggas brag about spending money. All right. When niggas talk about trying to make something. All right. When niggas is trying to create something. All right. Like Jesus Christ. I like, you know, the only reason like I even speak on these niggas like I do is because both of these sons of bitches had, keyword is had, potential. Both of them. Tyra and Seven. Both of these faggots had potential. All right. That's the only reason why I speak on them. All right. Well, this is what I'm saying. A Tyra. He wants Tommy to give him $5,000. But really all he wanted, like he said in that show when he was drunk, he said he wanted Soto Nation to rally up 10 grand and give it to the winner of the debate. I mean, don't y'all understand? Like Tyra only wants Soto Nation to donate to him. That has been his dream for the past 3 years. Y'all don't understand. I learned that about Tyra in like the late, I want to say at the end of 2016, early 2017. All right. He wants a level of, you know, this what's the best word to describe it? He wants to be Tommy, but he wants to be at Tommy's level where, you know, the people respect him like they respect Tommy. He wants Tommy's respect is what he wants. He wants the respect that Tommy has. All right. All right. Because see, Tommy has always commanded and demanded respect. All right. And this is a part of his character. It's a part of his makeup. And that is one of the keys to Tommy's his level of, okay, this is how we're going to do this. This is how this is going to go. There is no, you know, different way this boat is going to travel. We're going from fucking Michigan to Atlanta, taking 75 straight. Ain't no motherfucking sidetrack. All right. That's how his mind works. And Tyra wants his mind to work that way. But here's Tyra's issue. He'll look at Tommy and have that same avenue. But somehow, instead of staying on 75, Tyra ends up in Virginia because he tried to take a shortcut. He tried to veer off that road. He tried to bust that left. He said, oh, look, there's an exit. Let me get off here. Why did you get off the exit? Oh, it said exit. It said exit. So when it said exit, I got off. Did I tell you to get off 70? Well, you didn't tell me to get off 75. But I thought I was going to get it a little bit faster if I got off on this exit. Yeah, there go that word I. And see, Tommy doesn't have a word I. He didn't become successful using other people's eyes. So I get that. All right. All right. He would do better. He would do better. All right. Like if his discussions were more based in what he actually knows. And unfortunately, what he knows is nothing but dark. Like Tyra has a lot of deep, dark, horror, evil, the Crusades type stories. You see what I'm saying? Well, all right. And well, also you got to remember, Tyra comes from a time period where seniority meant something. And seniority is no longer a factor on YouTube. It hasn't been in a long time. Seniority doesn't mean shit anymore. All right. People are trying to incorporate the old ways, but the old ways don't work anymore. All right. Acknowledge me because I've been here long. Well, see, I looked into Tyra's history. And after looking into Tyra's history, right? After looking into it very, very carefully, right? The one thing that I noticed, all right, is that he was very, very shameful. All right. Very, 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 very shameful. All right. Shameful. All right. Because Tyra's history is where? History. 11 years of content gone because of a guy by the name of VicDamoane. Has been here like maybe 5 years. Isn't that baffling? That Tommy never told him to take those videos down. I did. Bobo, shut it up. Where are those videos at now? Where they at? What up, bro? All of this. Shut it up.
I'll take it with me. Huh? You take me for that?
Real talk. So think about that. Huh?
You want to take me for a while? trying to get this off now, man.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay, boy.
All right. Yeah. This shit just poof, right? Disappeared. Like a thief in the night. All right. But then again, like I said, whose fault is that? It's really his, right? I didn't do that. Hell, like I said, I didn't even want to fuck with it. All right. It wasn't supposed to be anything on a level of, you know, we're going after each other's empire. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if it's me or you, it's gonna be me. I'm just saying. I'm not going to let up. Just like he said he wasn't gonna stop. I wasn't gonna stop either. Snowflake. Some big ass nigga. All right. Snowflake. Sit down. What plate, man? I want you hit you with this damn plate. Sit down. Sit now. Yeah, it's trying to heal now. Stop licking on the damn thing. All right. Oh man, bring all this shit. Snowflake, get out of there.
Ain't no food in there.
That nigga ain't missing no damn meals. And my brother came in here. Now this nigga all on it. All right. All right. Spoiled brat. Yeah. I got the other two locked up. All right. They don't know how to motherfucking act. All right. Like I said, look, them goddamn cages, all right, turned out to be a motherfucking blessing, you know? Especially they get older, all right? Real talk. If they do get to acting ignorant, and you want to punch them and beat all of them. Just beat all of them, all right? All right. They say you don't have to beat pit bulls, but, you know, pit bulls are pretty goddamn aggressive. I'm just saying. All right. Every owner of a pit bull, if you ever owned a pit bull, all right, and that motherfucker ever tried to raise up on you, all right, you don't call it abuse at that point. You call it self-defense. All right. Look, it's no longer abuse at that point. All right. What do? Do you sit there and let the pit bull eat you? I would suggest you try to kill that motherfucking pit bull. All right. I'm just saying. I am not getting eaten by no motherfucking dog. It will not happen. All right. I be seeing motherfuckers get fucked up by pit bulls. I be like, God damn. You know, if they only knew how to do, and I told Miss Rainbow, I said, you know, if motherfucking, if a pit bull was to ever come at you, man, the first thing you better do is grab the sides of his motherfucking head. Don't go for nothing else. All right, go for the sides of that motherfucking head and hold his motherfucking face like this so he can't fucking move. And at that motherfucking point, you could literally beat the dog shit out of that goddamn pit bull. Once you got that nigga's head, he can't. All right. I'm not scared of nobody's dog. Your dog try to raise up on me, all right, and I'm minding my motherfucking business. All right, it's obvious You have not taught your dog to respect other humans. All right, look, he gonna learn on that motherfucking day. All right, growl, snarl, this, that, the other. Once you snap at me and I turn around, believe me, that guy. You know how dogs could feel like aggression and shit from humans and shit when I turn around. And that dog don't smell no fear, but just pure anger. All right, and rage. Oh, it's gonna be another story when that dog look up. When that dog look up at me, it's gonna be a whole other story. All right. I remember I lived on Burgess. This is before my daughter was born. God damn, that was like 7 years ago. We lived on a street named Burgess, and at the corner was a cross street. I say it's like the second cross street off the corner, called Outer Drive. On the other side of Outer Drive, in the corner of Burgess, like this side is one side and that's the other side. On this side over here was a house where an old ass senile man had roughly about, what he had, about 15 dogs? At least. He had about 10 when I moved on the block, right? You remember that, man? When the old man on Burgess and Outer Drive, the motherfucker that had the dogs always sitting out in the backyard. Like this motherfucker had like maybe about 4 or 5 of them, right? So, all right, everybody knew he was crazy. None of the dogs was ever tied up. But when you would walk down Burgess and you get down to this street, you know, the dogs would be there, but they would never come outside the grass, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I think that was you when we was walking, me, you, and Mook, and we were walking across the motherfucking street, and one of these little motherfuckers that came out the grass in the middle of the street, and I was following us down the fucking street. Remember when they started crossing? Because it was like they didn't give a fuck no more.
They started getting balls.
Right. They started coming off this because before they would stay on the grass, but after a while they started coming off the grass. So you would say something to him, but he's motherfucking crazy or whatever, right? So look, man, I done went down this block, and this is before my daughter was born. And one of the dogs like tried to like snap at the back of my like ankle as I was walking. And I swear I turned around trying to kill that goddamn dog. Motherfucker took off and ran at the house. So I saw the old man the following day. And the dogs are out there loose. I'm talking about German Shepherds. They were just random fucking dogs. All right. I walked all the way up on that man's porch with his dogs. As the dogs was barking, I literally walked all the way on this man's porch. I said, bro, I'm an animal lover too. I said, but hey, one of your dogs tried to snap at me, bro, as I was in the middle of the street. He came all the way. So I'm just letting you know, all right? You know what I'm saying? To just keep an eye on. And I pointed out the one that did it. I said, keep an eye on that one. So he had an attitude with me for approaching him about his dog trying to bite me. First, he tried to say they wasn't his dogs. So I said, oh. I said, well, if they're not your dogs, I said, you ain't going to worry about me taking out that one then, right? He was like, oh, man, leave them dogs alone. I said, I thought you said they wasn't your dogs. Go ahead. I said, I thought you said they wasn't your dogs. I said, look here, man. I said, I'm not. I said, like I told you before, I'm an animal lover. I said, but at the same time, I'll kill a motherfucking dog before I just let this motherfucker attack me. I said, I'll kill this motherfucker and leave him on your porch. I went on his porch and said that. All right. I said, I'm not going to be intimidated on walking down my own motherfucking street, bro. I said, you live here and I live here too. So I'm not going to be intimidated by these motherfucking dogs as I coming down just because I want to go to the motherfucking store. All right. I got one day, I think me, Keith Albers, who's at the Coney Island up there. And he was sitting in the back. No, he was sitting in the thing, and niggas was talking about them dogs then. I said, bro, I said, I keep a hammer on me to kill these motherfucking dogs, and I go down there, bitch. All right? Ready. All right? I was literally I was gonna kill them dogs like the goddamn Vietnamese dude. All right, over the head, bam, and leave their ass right on the motherfucking porch. I wasn't playing. All right, I wasn't playing. With a drug him right there on the porch and left him there. All right, so that way you know he wasn't hit by no goddamn car. All right, that somebody did this. All right, preferably the nigga that told you he's gonna do it. This goddamn dog did this shit again, and you wasn't on your job. All right, that's how we deal with unruly dogs in the goddamn hood. If you got an unruly dog and we know it's your dog, we'll politely ask you, hey, do you need some help or something like that to lock that motherfucker up? But if you come with attitude like you don't give a fuck, blah, 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 oh, okay, don't be mad when we kill your motherfucking dog. We gonna kill this motherfucker and put him right back on your property. That's what we gonna do. It ain't gonna be no discussion about it. It ain't gonna be no discussion about it. All right, depending on how bad your attitude is, nigga might kill your dog and just bag that shit. Stuff like, what are you doing? Sit down. Sit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. All right? Real talk. All right? Yeah, people want me to open up the lines, huh? I'm getting nothing else. Let's see who this is. Hold on, y'all. Let's see who this is. What up, though? Do I need a hearing aid to hear what? I just said what up though. You said something. What did you?
Do you need hearing aids? Because nobody heard this. Nobody ever heard Tyra say baby.
Oh well, no, we played that already. We have that on deck.
Yeah, I was there and I didn't hear shit. Nobody did. You know, people in the chat were telling you the same shit I heard.
Oh well, we did a replay, but we figured it out. We got it already. Yeah. Anything else, Roy?
So you should say that he didn't say that, right?
No, he did say it.
He did say that, bro. Stop lying, bro. Hey, stop trying to find contact, bro, to get a text from this man, bro.
So wait, why didn't you address me when I was addressing it?
What do you mean, why?
Well, you said you saw me addressing it, and you didn't call into the show when I was playing it.
Well, I've been trying to call you for the last day. You probably forget your shit off.
Oh, no, my phone ain't been off, man. It ain't been off.
That's what matters. I'm calling you now. That's what matters, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're bringing up an old topic, but we slowed it down, and he did say it. Well, no, we slowed it down. Well, listen, I mean, it's no DQ night. You can talk about what you want to talk about. So, like I said before, we slowed it down, and he did say it, sir.
He did not say that.
We slowed it down. We slowed it down. All right. See, I think that's why you didn't call me when I was in the studio, because clearly you could hear him say it. But he waited till I was on the phone and calls in and says, well, oh, he didn't say it. It's a little late. It's a little late for that.
You always say that I call you drunk late at night, bro. I'm calling you right now, bro. What's up?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you're sober. But yeah, we covered that, and he did say it.
No, he didn't say that. Now stop making. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to keep it nice and short. Look, he did not say that, bro. Stop trying to find.
Well, hey, look, the chat room. Hey, look, the chat room will agree with me. Hey, look, wait, no. You can't say fuck the chat room because you're using the chat room. You saying that the chat room said they didn't hear it the first night. So then when I played it again, they heard it. So we're going to use the same chat room that you're using. No. We're going to use the same people that you brought into it. You brought them into it, Roy. All right. Well, bruh, he did say it. I mean, look, I understand that's your hero. I mean, look, man, that's your hero. Hey, look, man, you. Hey, look. Hey, look, it's almost like you came in here with the cape on. All right.
fuck his wife, fuck his fucking mama, nigga.
Well, I know y'all probably pre-planned that. I know you probably talked about it. I'm going to say all these things, Tyra, about you. Don't be offended. All right. Skype confessions. All right. All right. Well, Roy, you said you're sober. Go back and listen to it. Slow it down and hear it for yourself.
Hey, man. I ain't gotta be sober to listen to shit, man. I know what the fuck I heard, dog.
So you don't want to go back. So you don't want to go back and listen to it. So that's clear. So that's clear. That's clear. Hey, Roy. Well, Roy, what did he say then? Tell us what he said.
He said something like, thank you, Mom, baby, or some shit like
that. He said, thank you, baby. Yeah, I guess he did. It's not about believing, dog. It's about video. It's about video, bro. I don't have to argue a video. I know you sound like Donald Trump right now. It never happened. It never happened. They never kicked any of the Latinos out. They're still here. It never happened. It was all fake. It was all fake. I didn't lie, Roy. That's why I'm so calm. I mean, look, I didn't lie. Just because you say it doesn't make it true. Everybody lying. Hey, Roy. Hey, Roy. Get his attention. Roy. Stop. Roy, wait. Roy. Why am I getting his attention? Why am I going? Look, I didn't ask him to call in, nor you. So there you are assuming again. You know, you just make up shit. Who said Tyra call in? Who said Roy call in? Who asked anybody to call in? All right. Roy, because it proves that you love me, Roy, that I don't love you, that you love me. All right. I make money when I open up my phone lines for you, Roy. Because it's worth money. No. See, if I was to hang up on you, that would make you right.
Explain yourself now. Why you got a lot of people? Why you got a lot of you stupid ass audience to get attention from these other?
Hey, it wasn't a lie, and you cannot prove that I lied.
There's audio, bro. There's audio.
Hey, look, you can't prove that it was a lie. There's no way you can prove I lied. There's no way. Hey, look, we have other callers. Yay. Hold on, we're going to bring some more people in. Let's bring some more people in. All right. Well, Roy, prove it. That's all you got to do, baby. All right. I know I played it. Like, I played it for like 2-3 days straight. I slowed it down and remixed that bitch. Like, you know, it's on LP. It's a ringtone. Hey, Roy, it's a ringtone now. All right. Right. See, I can only look, but you can say all of that, but you can't prove I lied. I'll be all of that, Roy, but I wasn't a liar. Oh, I did already. You can't disprove it. Hold on, let's bring somebody else. Well, who is this? Is this someone else? Who is this? I don't know who that is. Let's see who that is. Look, Roy, man. What up, though? Hello. Oh, I don't know who that is. Are they hanging up? Yeah, they hung up. All right, they hung up. Yeah, look, Roy is highly upset that his booty bandit, his booty bandit is exposed as a chester. All right. This is the backlash of when your hero is exposed for touching on little girls. All right. Look at it. No, he gotta defend Tyra. Defend him. Defend Truth Nation. Defend their honor. Defend their honor right now. Yeah. I'll be a bitch. I won't be a liar though. I'll be a bitch ass nigga, but I won't be a liar though. I'll be all of that, but I won't be a liar, won't I? I cannot be proven to be a liar. Oh, yeah, Roy. Yeah, Roy. Oh, it feels good. This feels good. See, this is vindication right here. This sounds good. Feels good. Listen to him. Listen to him. Oh, look, yeah, Roy, I am not your father, but I'm your stepdaddy. All right, I'll be your stepdaddy, but I'm not your actual father. All right. Hey, look. Nobody likes their stepdaddy. You ain't gonna never like what your stepdaddy do. All right, but your stepdaddy does things for a reason. All right, I'm saving your life, boy. Your stepdaddy is trying to save your life. You just need to listen to your stepdaddy and you'll be all right. All right? Y'all heard Roy call me his stepdaddy. All right? All right? It's one of my bastard sons right here. All right? I ain't gonna let y'all attack my son. I'm not gonna let y'all attack my son. This is my son. All right. All right. All right. All right. You'll never like what your stepdaddy do, son. You won't. You look. Hey, your stepdaddy. Look, your stepdaddy make moves you'll never understand, son. You wasn't tough enough. All right. You moved out too early, son. You moved out too early. You wasn't tough enough. All right. Yeah, you know, your stepdaddy liked to wear sketches, son. All right. Your stepdaddy old, man. I gotta walk around. I know I look young, son, but I'm old. You know, your daddy's 40 now, man. Your daddy got some age on you. All right. Yeah, his stepmama 35. All right, your stepmama 35. All right. But your daddy still love you, Roy. I'm not gonna give you shit though. I'm not gonna help you, Roy. I talk to him every night. You know, that's my bastard son. Y'all didn't know that? That's my motherfucking son, Roy. He never amounted to shit. Yeah, you know, I am his daddy. You know, I'm his daddy. You know, his real daddy was a homosexual, right? You know, his daddy left him for another man, and you know, I've been Roy's father ever since. You know, he been born. You know, but you know, I took care of him. You know, I looked after him. You know, but he had a hard head. You know, he didn't want to listen. You know, I kept telling him A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. He kept going uno, dos, tres. I kept saying, no. You can't say uno, dos, tres in America, Roy. You have to say 1, 2, 3. He lash out, run out the house and shit. You know? Next thing I know, you know, I ran back into him. He was, you know, on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard, you know, laid out on the side, begging for change and shit. All right. So I told him to come home. He wouldn't come home. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I think these are my people. Hold on. Let me see who this is. Hello.
Hello, Victor.
Yeah.
This is Joe from Anchor Fence. How are you?
How you doing, my friend?
My friend, I'm doing okay. I'm actually getting ready to head your way to take care of your estimate for you.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure somebody was there.
Yeah, I'm here for you, man. I'm waiting on you.
All right, man. I'll be there in about 15, 20 minutes. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right. All right. Oh, shit. Damn it. I accidentally hung up on him. Call back. I hung up on my man by accident. Damn it. The phone hung up. But, all right. Here's my thing. All right. Yeah, Roy, I was never really a father to you like I needed to be. And I know that hurts. All right. Never showed you the way. All right. And you got infatuated with these crackheads. You got infatuated with these, niggas by the name of Tyra, men that were named Tyra. All right. And for some strange reason, when your stepdaddy show you the truth, every time I show you the truth, it devastates you. But the truth is never pretty, Roy. It's never pretty. It's never pretty, Roy. Always remember. Okay? All right. The truth is never pretty, Roy. You'll always be in pain. You'll always feel that hurt inside. All right. Oh, man. So check this out, y'all. All right. I'm finna go ahead, straighten up my motherfucking basement. Okay. And then from that point, okay, we're going to go from clean up the basement to, finishing up what I need to do around the crib, make sure my crib looks beautiful like it should be. All right. Make a stove run. Probably got to make a beer run. All right. All right. All right. And then VicDamoane will be back. All right. We'll be live in the studio. All right. Banging. Out of control. All right. And the thing is, all right, I want you to watch all these people run as they need to. My man about to pull up right now, give me an estimate on this fence to see what I can work with and how I can work with it and what I can do. All right. You know what I'm saying? Because the object of the game is to fence in either the entire backyard or at least a section of the backyard to the point where the dogs, we have a little bit more easier way of sending them outside. All right. All right. All right. That's what I'm thinking about. And at that point, get some weed whackers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have this shit looking. I want to have this shit looking kind of sweet. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. see what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm gonna say, is Tyra still alive? I'm not sure, because I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, get all my little shit together. And, he said he's still. All right. On his Tommy rant. All right. Yes, your boy VicDamoane. All right, we about to take care of some real business. All right. I mean, I done did more upgrades in my shit than this nigga done did in 2 years. All right, this nigga done did half the. Man, Lord Jesus. All right. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Right. That's just some weird shit. All right. But your boy VicDamoane to be back. All right. I gotta hook up on some shit. All right. And you know, shout out to my biggest fan. All right. A homosexual man by the name of Roy Rodriguez. All right. That man, look, he called me. All right. He's like, I know Vic's number. Very good, Roy. All right. That you know niggas' number over females' numbers, which kind of shows your gay side. But see, I'm not worried. All right. Because the VicDamoane is already taken. So I'm good. It's for VicDamoane. Catch y'all in a minute. Deuces.